I've got to tell you, it's something that has stuck with me for all these years. When we first put on the conference, I was, as I mentioned, pretty much involved with it. And there was an individual physician from Phoenix who's excellent physician, very well known in the community, who was kind enough to come down and attend, and was in attendance for our program. I believe it was a weekend program. And at the end of the program, he approached me, and he thanked me for the program. He said this was a very good program, but it really isn't going to go anywhere, he said. And that was his parting words to me.
The best conference I've ever attended for the last 25 years.
It's contributed to the physician that I am today.
It's become a much bigger event than just the CME itself.
It has improved not just in quality, but in stature as well. I was in attendance at the first Southwestern Conference on Medicine in 1991, and it was a much smaller conference, but the purpose of the conference was still the same.
The Southwestern Conference on Medicine is a primary care focused convention of experts coming to share their knowledge and give us tools to help our patients.
It initially was an opportunity to provide an educational event locally that offered CME that didn't require leaving town or a great deal of cost. It was convenient.
I believe the first year we held the conference in 1991, there were 24, 25 attendees. And they basically were Tucson docs and some folks from Phoenix.
It was either the first or the second. And Dr. Riggs had called me up, and I went out, and it was interesting. I'd really never attended a CME event before, but it reminded me kind of my high school, because there were just a few attendees, all at desks, taking notes diligently with a speaker.
We took it on. We had the opportunity to take the superstructure of a conference like this and make it part of the mission of the Tucson Osteopathic Medical Foundation.
In the early days, there was conflict whether this should be the main vehicle of the Tucson Osteopathic Medical Foundation. We are a foundation that was attempting to contribute to the Southwest medical community as well as the lay community. Determining that this was the best vehicle for the medical community was a struggle.
We had a very active education program at Tucson General where we had interns and medicine residents for the entire 50 years of its existence.
All hospitals, generally in those days, had a strong medical education program.
Graduate physicians became the backbone of osteopathic medicine in southern Arizona.
We had many osteopathic physicians who were part of the faculty of that hospital. And so all of that disappeared with the sale of that hospital.
We lost our home when the hospital closed, and so the foundation became our home. And in that process, we also realized that that continuing education of the very doctors that we trained from the beginning was as important as educating the community about us. That was the genesis of the first program.